Hello everyone, I'm Sandip Patil, and today, right now, I'm talking about the HR interview. What do we mean by the HR interview? The students sometimes are not able to understand that. Sir, what does it mean, and what is it required when I am an engineer, when I am a pharmacist, when I have given the written test, when I have given the technical written test, when I have faced person interview, then what is the need of going through this HR interview, and what the hell is this HR interview all about? Now let me tell you something. HR interview, the full form of this is human resource interview. See, you may be an engineer, you may be a pharmacist, you may be an MBA, degree holder, you may be anyone. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you are a human being. You may be very good in communication. You may be very good in all the soft skills which are required for the job. But what kind of a human being you are, it's the utmost important aspect in the world. So HR interviews are conducted just to search that what kind of a human being you are. See, ultimately, if you know everything and you are a guy who is depressed, maybe frustrated or not happy with something in your life, you would not be able to give your excellent. And suppose you may be giving your best in the company, but you are not good with the others, and you are on an average completely spoiling the environment of the company, and that is not good. Here the companies want somebody who makes other people also comfortable while working at the same workplace. So this HR interview's whole purpose is to search out that if there is something wrong with the guy. And there is a saying in Hindi कि एक मछली पूरे तालाब को गंदा कर देती है, and their effort is to search out that one fish who can spoil the game completely. They spoil spoon kind of. So they want to check it out whether you are the one or not. So in that way, they simply ask you, questions of PI also are asked there. That what are your hobbies and what are your strengths. Students ask me, इनको मेरी हॉबी जान के क्या करना है, मैं अपने फ्री समय में कुछ भी करूं, इससे कंपनी वाले को क्या लेना देना है. No, they have nothing to do in person, but they want to know whatever you do in your leisure time, actually it exhibits your personality. आप अपने फ्री समय में जो करते हैं उससे पता चलता है कि आप किस तरीके के इंसान हैं. यहाँ पर कॉपी पेस्ट काम नहीं देगा, और अगर आपने झूठ बोला, एज आई टोल्ड यू इन द लास्ट लेक्चर, यू वुड बी kicked off. So the basic thumb rule, as I told you in the last lecture also, is not to lie. झूठ नहीं बोलना है आपको. हाँ, आप स्मार्टली चीजों को कवर अप कर सकते हैं. Nobody is perfect and it's not lie. जब आप कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है जिन्हें हम कवर अप किया जा सकता है तो वो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन झूठ नहीं बोलना है. फाइन. सो इट हैपेंस in the HR interview, and sometimes students, after coming out of the interview, and they said, sir, my interview was fantastic and the HR was smiling a lot at me. I usually say them, when the HR interviewer is smiling, laughing with you, having a normal and usual conversation with you, what happens in the meantime, the students also start feeling comfortable and he starts taking it generally, not very sincerely in that way. So in the meantime, this is the job of the interview. This is the job of the HR interview, that he makes such an environment where you feel very comfortable and cozy, and you come out with your actual thought. This is done in the other way. In the stress interview, they create such a stress and panic in the room that you come out with your actual character because of the stress. Here in HR, it is opposite. HR interviews, they create such a cozy and comfortable environment that again you come out with your actual self. So, and it's not like the HR is smiling at you. It means you have done very well. Here is one line of Shakespeare is very appropriate, that one may smile and be a villain. वो मुस्कुराते रहता है और पता नहीं कब विलन का रोल आपके लिए इस अपॉर्चुनिटी में प्ले कर दे. Not exactly the villain, but if he is not selecting you, it's not good to you. So when he is asking you the simple questions very laughingly with the fun, sometimes they offer you a glass of water or the biscuits or chips and all, and you keep on telling them, no, I don't want to, one or twice, then they insist you, then you are to go for it. They try to create the environment of that kind. They try to figure out through your body language, through your expressions, the way you sit, your gestures, your postures, your hand movements, your dressing sense, your tie, suppose if you're wearing your blazer, the combination of your dress, okay, your footwears, every single thing counts. When you are asked a question and when you move your eyeballs up or down or here or there, it means there is something going on your brain. When you are speaking the truth, you don't move your eyeballs, you don't move your eyebrows, the expression will not change, it will remain the same, and you'll go flawlessly, you'll go spontaneous rather. So they come to know about. This is we can say the introductory kind of lecture on HR interview. The students normally many a times ask me, what is HR interview? The questions can be in numbers, and every time the question may be different, and some questions are created at the moment seeing the face of the interviewee, and what can be the best answer in my case may not be the best in your case. So there is no copy paste. My reason of joining a company can be entirely different. The other one's reason can be something very different. When you are asked, the same questions are asked. I normally, when I'm in say sense of fun or in a lighter note, I say the interviewer asks very simple and silly questions. That why do you want to join our company? Basically, suppose if we relocate you somewhere else, everybody will say yes. There are very few who say no. So they ask you very repeated stereotype type of question. But the answers are not a stereotype. It counts the original one. In everybody's case. So no copy paste is possible. One has to be original. You'll have to speak yourself, as I told you in the last lecture also. And be sure what you're speaking you have already practiced in the presence of your teacher or in presence of your friends and all, and you have checked it out whether your tone, pronunciation, the way of speaking, your face, body movement and everything is appropriate. I don't find the HR interviews are difficult. The problem is that we try to play the fake person. We are not genuine. हम झूठ बोलना चाहते हैं, हम किसी भी तरीके से नौकरी पाना चाहते हैं, हम करेंगे कि नहीं वो बात की चीजें हैं. यहाँ पर here I wish to tell you something about these years I have started realizing, and now I have started training students post joining the company also. It's not like that we prepare only for group discussion, person interviews, HR interview. No, I have started training them for post joining stress as well. You have joined the company, you have received 8 lakh, 12 lakhs, 10 lakh rupees package, you are very happy with that. But what is happening, now you are not able to take the pressure. This is the second or third generation after the independence. All are well off. Everybody is having a home, that they have all the facilities available. Their parents have worked very hard, and now these freshers are living very comfortable life. They are not in any lake of facilities which their parents had earlier. So they don't understand. They don't have exactly the dire need of this. That's why these kind of things are happening. 30 years back, people were dying to get a job and they were ready to do anything to survive in the job. Now the scenario has changed. This is the psychology. So these days I work on and I train students for post joining stress also, so that they are in their la land of the kind that I would simply go and sit in the air condition of it. I'll sign some papers. They don't believe they'll have to work on field. So this is something you'll have to prepare yourself post joining as well. You may be very special to your parents, not to the world. You are a very common one to the world. You'll have to prove that you are the deserving one. So get ready with this mindset. Hope you will do well. Best of luck. Thank you.